Will.
Bill, you hurt? Stop splashing. I'm all right. Then get up. Where are we? I don't know.
Will Robinson is a character I'm happy to be associated with because he was smart, he was brave, he was this formidable guy who was, taking care of business. It was like a comic book. Here was my opportunity to kind of be in a adventure, high-tech sci-fi project where I could almost be like a superhero.
In 1966, the Robinson family continued to brave the elements and battle hostile aliens. But now they faced another enemy, one even more life-threatening. Batman had slid down the Batpole and onto television screens earlier that year, and was on right opposite Lost in Space. Batmania spread like wildfire across the airwaves, and even Will Robinson was not immune to its campy charms. Not to be outdone, Lost in Space began its second season in color. For the first time, television audiences could gaze upon purple rocks, green skies, and the yellow streak down Dr. Smith's back. The special effects were more spectacular, even if the aliens were often less than convincing.
In my world, I am considered handsome.
As if to compete with Batman's outlandish storylines, Lost in Space became more colorful and more campy than ever before.
Gonna jump down, turn around, pick the golden nugget. Gonna jump down, turn around, pick and gold all day.
Now, the adventures of Dr. Smith, the robot, and Will began taking center stage.
Observe!
Dr. Smith!
The strategy worked. Lost in Space regularly beat Batman to the ratings punch.
I know you like a big brother.
Do you indeed?
Example, who chickens out when all hands are needed. Example, who sneaks food when all personnel are on short rations. Example, who?
The robot was one of the happiest things that ever happened to me in my theatrical career, I will tell you. The robot became a very integral part of the show. I decided he was my alter ego, and he was wise to me and a danger to me. Always calling in those dreadful alliteratives to keep him down so he wouldn't expose me.
You computerized cloud.
Bubble-headed booby.
Jabbering Judas. Bumbling bird brain.
Neanderthal ninny.
Cackling coward. Mental midget. Blithering bumpkin.
Cackling cacophony comes to mind. Oh, that was a good one.
Lost in Space merchandise also became popular. There were lunchboxes, laser rifles, model kits, even a battery-powered toy robot. Dozens of these toy robots even made a guest appearance in an episode called The Mechanical Men.
Little mechanical men.
Who is the leader here?
Lost in Space was now not only popular, it was hip. Series cast members were in demand for personal appearances. The set was a magnet for visiting dignitaries and just about every kid in the world. Even Mad Magazine got into the act with an outrageous parody illustrated by the great Mort Drucker. The cast responded to Drucker's dead-on caricatures by posing for these gag photos, which they sent to Mad with their thanks.
Well, how does it feel to be a cultural icon, Robot?
It feels like I should have asked for a raise 30 years ago.
Well, come on now. What kind of money could a robot need?
Have you seen the price of an oil change lately?
Somehow the squeaky robot always gets the grease.
Oh, the pain.
Indeed.
Lost in Space Forever will return in a moment.